Hey, what's up, guys? Hopefully it's not too terrible on your end. I can't really tell. It looks pretty bad. Anyway, let me know in chat how bad it is. But from my end, it looks pretty bad. My internet was good. I tested it earlier when I was setting up, but man, it took a nosedive right before I started the stream. So hopefully it's just a bad patch and it'll speed back up here. Which is weird because I have brand new internet lines all the way through my house, all the way out to the pole. But it's just bad service. Anyway, we're gonna roll with it and hope for the best. I was kind of hoping to get some good game time in tonight, but I hope you guys had a good week and looking forward to the weekend. Things have kind of cooled off a little bit here. I think we're only in the low 90s, which was pretty good. Crazy storm last night, had some like half-inch hail, but other than that, it's kind of a welcome trend. Well, I don't know if it's a trend yet, but welcome cooling, I guess, as far as the weather goes. Just nice to have some 80s and 90s weather instead of in the hundreds. But anyway, I've got something a little bit different planned for tonight. Still gonna run some dungeons, but I'm gonna do it on different. I'm gonna do it on my main character, but I also have different characters. I was playing the other night and I did a random dungeon, which should have only taken about 15 minutes, 20 minutes tops. And like obviously somebody chose that dungeon, and we got to like a hard boss and we died because we had like a bad healer. We had somebody say they were a healer and they really weren't, so we died. We didn't have a healer. So everybody except for me and one other person who was also in there as a random, they were kind of a new player, everybody else left. So me and this other dude were just like, okay, well, crap. I mean, neither one of us chose that dungeon, and it was a pretty tough dungeon. So, but we were determined to finish it. And so he got a hold of his buddy who was a tank, and which helped, but we really needed a healer. All I had was my companion, my little AI friend, which helps to heal through most stuff, but not really actual dungeon content very well. But we tried and tried and we just couldn't quite get it. And then we were getting close, so I decided, well, what if I get in my tank gear and we double tank it? It would take a while for us to kill him because I wouldn't be doing DPS. No, not Ember, a Xander, my healing AI buddy. So I wouldn't be doing the DPS that I would normally be doing, so it would take a while to kill the boss. So I switched to my tank gear, and man, it took us a good 10 minutes just to kill that one boss. But with him and his tank, and then the random dude that we're playing with, and me and my tank here, we got that motherfucker down. And man, it was rewarding. I didn't get anything out of it. I mean, I didn't need anything. I was just doing the dungeon as a random. But and as it turned out, I was a better tank than that dude that was a tank. So they asked me to tank the rest of the dungeon, and so that was fun. So yeah, so I made a couple new friends, and I got to actually tank a dungeon, and it was kind of fun. But yeah, but that made me so frustrated that we didn't have a healer. And a lot of time, well, no, I got loot, but I didn't need any of the loot, because I was just doing the dungeon because I needed the currency for doing the random daily dungeon, so that I can make the loot that I'm trying to make, my tanking gear. But it was just so frustrating because there's so few people that play healers in this game. The people will like jump into these groups and say that they're a healer, but they're not actually a healer, because every class like can put a heal spell or a heal something on their bar, and for real easy content, yeah, it's okay. I mean, everybody has like a self heal, you know, or two that they can kind of get by with, and for real easy content, it's kind of okay. Hey, what's up, Momo? But man, I got so frustrated that we just couldn't find a healer. So after I got done with that dungeon, I logged out and I went and I made a frickin' healer alt. And I've been leveling up a healer alt. And since having an alt lets me earn the currency that I need to make the gear that I need for my main character, it kind of all works out. Hey, what's up, Ghost? How you doing, man? Anyway, sorry, I'm kind of dragging this face cam out a little bit, hoping that my internet kind of picks up a little bit. It's doing a little bit better. Still kind of shit right now. Only dropping about 80% of my frames, as opposed to 95% when I started. Guess it's just Friday night, everybody jumped on or something. I don't know. Hey, what's up, Daryl? Hope y'all had a great week. But anyway, so I have a couple alts that I'm gonna do random dungeons on, and I don't feel bad jumping into a random dungeon on my low level alts, because in this game, like all the like levels, you get equalized on your levels. Like I might be playing with somebody that's like fully maxed out, and they'll never know that I'm lower level because I'll be performing at this basically same level like I get. It's just how the game works. You can be level 1 and you can play with people that are max level, and it's kind of, you're on somewhat equal ground. Somewhat equal. Not completely, but anyway. Yeah. So there's probably going to be some buffering still. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, my camera seems choppy. No, it's not on your end. It's on my end. My internet is not good right now. It was really good when I did my test before I started streaming, and then as soon as I hit to start streaming, it was like, yeah, nope, not happy. So it's just my internet service, because I got all brand new lines, so it's just all internet service. Hey, what's up, Asboom? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. All right. Well, we'll give this a try. It's gonna be choppy though, guys. Choppy. I guess if it's choppy, you're not gonna notice how bad I'm playing, so I mean, there is that. University's running DNA sequencing. Don't fall for it, kind. Don't do it. It's all a ploy so that they can put you in the system and they can track you down, and they're going to, like, it's all part of a conspiracy, man. Don't get into the system, dude. I don't know. I'm sure there's some kind of conspiracy around gene sequencing. Don't do the blood tests. All right. Yeah. Anyway, so I'm gonna do the dungeon finder first on my main, and then I'll jump into my alts. Hey, have a great weekend, Momo. I appreciate you stopping in. My dog's all passed out on the floor. She's fat. And she's not losing any weight. She's just letting her belly hang out. She don't care. She got no shame. She's old. But she's happy. I swear she's alive. She doesn't look like it though.
Finest merchandise around.
Shore's bones. The Rigger knew he should have brought more meat.
Skip. I'm watching a skip on the stream. Oh my god. It's skipping so many frames. Sorry guys. It usually starts smoothing out after a little bit. Gotta remember to eat my food. So apparently they made this game somewhat free to play. It's the base version, I guess, is free or something on the Steam store. If you got an old ass laptop or something, at least the base version without the expansions, you can play free. You can play it free. It's free, damn it.
Your note said abandoned, as in no one left alive inside.
Take it to the Imperial census.
Due diligence, of course. It's why I'm alive and you're... Hold on. We have company. I believe so. Not to reach. They seem for 300 years or so.
Fort Mistwitch. I have not done this dungeon.
Head through the far chamber. I'll see where this door leads. Try not to wind up like those
Defiance. Something defiles our spores. Life is hers to take.
Yep. Ah. Is it too much to ask for a healer? Come on now.
When I want to be wrong, I'll ask for your opinion.
I actually saw a video today of somebody doing this dungeon. Kind of weird. But they were doing this dungeon on like super hard mode.
Who cares? What matters is they found the Wrathstone. It's right there for the taking.
Imperials aren't known for their traps. Looks clear. Trap 3, for once.
That was never
Too bad that the freaking YouTube is skipping, man.
not leave my care.
I hate this.
Submit to her will. It is the only way.
Over here! I'm alive!
Unfortunately.
All right, healer, I'll heal myself. It's all right. I don't need you. Turd.
For her, we kept it hidden from our brethren and buried them with our tears. Here, you too will drown.
discovered a woman more frigid than you. I didn't think it possible.
Shut up, Quintus.
Case in point.
This architecture is definitely alien. We're on the right path. Let's explore further.
The impure defile our domain. They never rise until their souls are scorched pure.
Get out of here, you big ugly guys. Keep me up, don't let me die. Oh, we barely made that one. Hey, I'm sorry, Darrow. It's slowly working its way up, so I think it's gonna start smoothing out here. And down I go again. Yeah, healer, whoever you are, get your ass over here. You're sucking like real bad with the heals.
Feel that? A chill breeze. We must be nearing an exit.
Unclean.
Yeah, the variant chamber.
Finally free.
Damn it! Quentin, get back here!
And desecrate her domain with the undead. I will. Purity is made from many colors.
Is he going to turn you into one of those puppets? Or just kill you? I can't wait to find out.
I will not fail her.
You should have let him get the behind. I'll haunt you to your grave.
Kind of surprised we're moving along.
For 3,000 years, I have protected the rat coast. I will not fail her now. Warriors of light, join me!
I died and I still did 20-something% of the damage. Ah. But that one's done. Yeah, kind of sucks that that was so skippy. But hey, great news. The internet is coming back. It's awesome. It should be smoothing out for you guys now. Now that the that zone is done. Isn't that shitty timing? But that's all good. It's kind of an interesting zone. Very technical. Not what I'm quite used to. Definitely one of the newer expansions, that's for sure. But great news, the internet's coming back up. So everything should be smoothing out. So if you stuck around, I appreciate it. About some of you did, some of you did not. So, but I'm grateful for the ones of you that did. ahead and open up our stuff here. Not quite enough crystals for what I need. I think I need 50 something to make my gear. $53. But great news. I have 33 and I get 10 each time I do a random dungeon. So if I log out on this guy and then I move over to my Arcanist, which is only level 23, but that's okay. I'm okay with only level 23 because, like I said, it normalizes your level. It only gives you gear that's for your level, but which is pretty useless anyway, because you go through gear so fast at lower levels. Go ahead and queue right in for a one of more members is offline. What? Oh. That was weird. My Arcanist. I don't know why he looks so dark in here. Go outside, he does not look dark. Yeah, the lag probably confused the heck out of the monsters. Yeah, that's so weird. When I'm streaming and my internet's like that, like my PC is fine. Like I don't stutter or like playing my games is just totally fine. I have no problem whatsoever. Like I could stream movies in 4K. Like I have no problem at all. But trying to stream to YouTube? Yeah, no, it says nah, not gonna happen. I don't get it. It's I'm 100% positive that it's my internet provider leasing out bandwidth for upload to the local university or businesses, and they are siphoning all of our customer bandwidth for upload and selling it to like the university or some business, maybe the army depot or something nearby that uses it in mass at certain times, and it just clogs up the system. They just sell too much to one person or entity, and it takes away from the rest of us, and they probably don't care that it only affects, you know, people that are trying to stream or upload, because most people don't care about the upload speed. It doesn't really affect too many people, because realistically, I mean, there's not a lot of people that are worried about upload until it gets so bad that, you know, you get to the point where it's like 0.2 megabyte upload. Then you can, you know, it starts affecting like basic internet function. But really, for most people, you really don't need much upload speed at all. So, I mean, because normally, I mean, when it's doing that, like my download speed is still, you know, in the hundreds of megabytes download. It's just my upload speed that's down, which is crap. Crap. This game is kind of broken when it comes to alts. Like, these little companions, they're account wide. Like, I have to do the quest to unlock each one of them for my alt, but once I unlock it, the one that I get is the same one that I had on my main. So it already has the gear that's, you know, the upload or the up-leveled gear, and it's already leveled up to whatever level it is on my main. So like, it's crazy OP. Time to go play. And then as soon as I hit level 50, all of my CP points, that's like all the extra points above max level that my main has earned, will all be added to my alt. So the like 400 and whatever points that it said, or levels that my main has, will automatically get carried over to my alt. So all those points will automatically get shifted to my alt, which is going to be crazy OP. Get out of here.
Heal me.
These guys can't even hurt me.
Well fought.
This is a most bizarre ritual, Alter.
Circle around! I'm hurt!
God, this stupid plant, man. Leave me alone. He grabs me and dragging me back. Get it.
Baroneth will be pleased with his progress. You orcs know how to dig in the dirt. I'll give you that. It is good work. You want to make a stew? You must gut up your fish, no? Now come! Let us undo this altar. This one still feels a magic presence. 2 altars broke. I'm thinking.
Oh goodness, I gotta catch up. I gotta catch up.
her soul completely. The Thalmor will not be happy with this.
Akara, look. Just as you feared, the ritual is complete. See how the darkness gathers?
Yes.
Did I miss anything good?
Whatever Oreneth unleashed here may be even stronger than she. Prepare yourselves.
What in oblivion was that?
Oreneth is... Everybody out! Oreneth would undo us all!
Mistress Akara, what are you doing?
your head.
We must go.
No, you must go. Warn the guild. Warn Tamriel. Quickly now. Bakara can't hold this forever.
Help!
Come on, die.
Someone help me! Seyor's beard!
You felt the rumblings. Saw that. I'll get topside and alert the Mages Guild.
All right, that one's done. Let me get my goodies. Open my little bag of transmute crystals. Getting some levels. Okay. Ooh, I got a cat. Yay me. All right. I'm trying to cast to go to my house like 3 times now and it won't cast. Oh, Ghost left. Damn, I didn't read up that far. Sorry. Have a good night, Ghost. A little belated there. All right, I'm going to switch off to my new healer, which is not the most exciting as far as damage. It's a healer, and I play it as a healer, even though you can make them do damage, but then they're not a freaking healer. So there's a difference. Just because it's a healer class and then you spec them to be a damage dealer doesn't make them a freaking healer. It makes them a DPS, a weak DPS at that. So all right. So this is my, I think it's a warden. should be pretty easy to get a group or a dungeon as the healer. There's a setting I was going to change though real quick. All right. It might end up being the same dungeon I just did because there's only certain dungeons you can do under a certain level, but don't matter to me. I'm just trying to get this right here. Transmute crystals. Transmute crystals. That's the good stuff.
If you see a pawn shop, give a shout. I want to get a gift for Aurelia.
And that's my tank partner companion. Does pretty good. kind of have to concentrate on this because this is a whole different ball game as far as gameplay that I'm not used to. My goal is to try and keep everybody's health up because I hate it when I'm on DPS and I die.
Leave this place. You are an intruder here.
I'm getting shocked to crap.
Who are you? You. What are you? The Where? We will make. Deal with these trespassers.
don't think anybody's house went down in that one.
No mercy, no prisoners.
Scared the crap out of me, lady.
Your minions are defeated. Your reign is over. Be gone!
She went down. That was Medusa. You're out of here. And I leveled up. Boom, level 20.
And for that,
And I think that's the last mob. That was an okay dungeon. It was different. I've never been in it. Never. I don't even know what it. I don't even know what the name of that dungeon was. I don't know why these people are just sitting here chilling. Hey, have a great weekend, Daryl. I appreciate you hanging out, man. Stay safe. Try and keep cool. Ring of Medusa. That's an interesting ring. Interesting gear from that zone. Fortunately, I get to destroy it all. Choose one. Oh, that's good. I get to choose one, and there's one option to choose from. Okay, well, I'm gonna choose this one. Because, well, there's so many options. Thank you. I think I'll choose that one.
So much to do, so little time.
See if I get some good stuff here.
Finest merchandise around.
Yeah. Nothing great.
Always there seems more to do.
I do kind of enjoy playing the healer, though. I'm not gonna lie. It's a little more laid back. I don't know. It's
Open for business.
you kind of just hang back and you just kind of, you have to focus a little bit more, or I have to focus a little more because I'm not used to it, but it's more like you're watching the players a little less than the monsters. You're kind of still keeping an eye on the monsters, obviously, but I don't know. It's just, it's a little different perspective, I guess. I don't know. I used to play a healer on EverQuest 2 when I played that for like 10 years, but that wasn't my main. I was pretty good at it, but it wasn't a regular healer. I was a defiler, and they used more like wards rather than heals. So this one is kind of still different. This uses more heals, and this uses more like heal over time, so it's still even more different. But it's definitely strong, I'll tell you that. This thing is ridiculously strong. Anyway, I can now go make some gear that I've been wanting to go make, so I'm gonna do that real quick. I gotta take this, open it, get my transmute crystals, then I have to switch to my main, because I think I have exactly enough transmute crystals now to go make a piece of my gear, because this is kind of a weird process, but it's interesting how they let you do it. So you can kind of go farm gear in a dungeon, and even if you get a piece of gear, if it's not exactly what you're wanting, you can still you can destroy it and then come back to it later. So let me open up my guild roster, go to the proper guild. Let me find Jiggles. Oh, he's not on. Jiggles is my guild leader for this guild. And the way guilds work is the guild leader generally, that's where your guild house is, or your whatever, your guild hall. So, oh, he is online. Jiggles. So you visit his primary residence, and this is my guild hall for this guild anyway. I haven't been to my other guild halls, so I don't even know what they look like in my other guilds, but I'm familiar with this one, so this is where I go. My big giant island of a guild hall. So I come over here to this transmute station, and in the transmute station I can access gear that I have collected. That means a dungeon that I've gone through and I've gotten gear, and you see me always destroy gear, right? So I pull up my my little rag picker, right, which I can't use in here, but they have one.
I got my start looting treasure. Oh, don't mind.
I'm frustrated.
All right, so this is their rag picker, basically. So I can destroy this gear. Like, this is gear that I got out of a dungeon earlier, right? Or this gear here, I can just deconstruct it, right? So get rid of it. I don't want it. Or maybe I do want it, or I want to save it for later, or I can research it, whatever. Anything I find in the world, I never actually lose it unless I sell it. Like, That's the only time I actually lose it. Okay. Otherwise, it goes to my, like it just popped up right there, it goes to a collection. And a collection, I can look, where are my collections? This is an item set browser. That's different. I mean, all right, so here, set items, like this is kind of an idea of gear that I have found in different areas or places, right? Which it's kind of hard to tell, but like for dungeons, in dungeons that I've been to, like it says Medusa, right? So these ones that are colored in are pieces of gear I have found in that dungeon. The ones that are still grayed out, I have not found or collected yet. So I can't do anything with those, but these ones that are colored in, I can create those again, even though I've gotten rid of them. I no longer have them. And it'll cost me 63 transmute crystals to create one of those items. Okay. Now, the more of a set that I have, or the more from that whole dungeon that I have, the cheaper it's going to cost for me to recreate it. So like if I were to look at Maelstrom Arena, like I have all of these 4 pieces for this whole set of Cruel Flurry, right? So any one of these 4 weapons, since I have the full set, I can create any one of those for 25. It only cost me 25. But since I only have 2 of these 3 for me to create, it costs 50. So if I wanted to create one of these, it would cost 51, 55, since I have fewer pieces collected for this set, and so on. So you kind of get the idea. So like if I'm really trying to farm something, I'm gonna want to try and collect as much. Did I ever get the sword that I wanted? Yes, that was actually in that zone that I was just in. Trials. Oh, Maelstrom Arena, sorry. That was... Merciless Charge? Yeah, this one right here. Maelstrom Greysword. It cost me 50 to make it, but I got it. And that is this one here. And you'll see when it dropped, it was blue. Okay. So there's, anyway, this machine that I'm standing at, okay, a lot of times a piece of gear, it'll drop, it's blue, right? And then purple is obviously better, and then like it goes white, green, blue, purple, and then gold. There is orange, but there's only a few items in the game that are orange. So we'll just say most items to drop, especially in dungeons, are gonna be blue. So like this sword that I got, it dropped, it was blue, and it did not have the where it says infused on it, that trait. It had a different trait on it than I wanted. So there's two ways that you can go about it. If it has the trait on it that you want, then all you have to do is upgrade the weapon, which you can do without using this machine. You can do it on any trade skill bench, but with the right materials. Okay, you don't even have to use the special currency to do that. You can just use the trade skilling stuff to upgrade it. But if you want to change the trait to, like, say infused, say it dropped and it had divine or something else on it, and you want it to be infused, well then you have to come here and you come to where it says transmute. Like, say here, this Maelstrom Maul, for example, say I wanted to use this and it finally dropped, but it has the precise trait on it and I don't want the precise trait. Okay, first of all, I have to be a trade skiller that has learned a trait that I want to put on it. Okay, so I want to use the charged trait. Okay, so I have learned the charged trait. Okay, so I've studied the charged trait according to this. So I can put that on the Maul. So I have to come here, and it costs a flat rate of 50 transmute crystals to change a trait. So I come over here, and then I can just change the trait. After I do that, then I can take it to any regular regular trade skill bench, and then just upgrade it from blue to purple, purple to gold. I don't have to use this special machine. But that's not what I'm doing here. What I'm doing here is I'm coming over here because I'm trying to reconstruct something that I destroyed. Okay, and what I destroyed came out of a dungeon, DLC dungeon, Black Drake Villa, and make sure I'm looking for the right piece of gear. All right, so I have the pants, I have the wrists, I have, so I need the waist, because I have the boots here. So I need the waist that I need to make. Okay, so I need to make the Drake's waist, Drake's rush, right here. So I come here, go E, and I have the option to automatically create it, upgrade it already, because I have all of the trade skill materials already for it. And then I can also create it in whatever trait I have already learned. Okay, so I don't have to come back later and change the trait for another 50, right? So that saves me a ton. So I know I'm going to want to put divine on this, so I'm just going to go ahead and recreate it in the divine, and it's done. And it's going to come out, and it's going to be gold. So hit create. It's going to cost 53 transmute crystals, 10 grain solvents, because that's what it would normally cost to upgrade it from blue to purple, and then 20 tempering alloy, which is what it normally would cost to upgrade something from purple to gold. So that's totally normal. So I'm just going to hit reconstruct. And it's going to come out in the divine trait, which is a whole lot of explanation that you guys probably didn't want, but I think this is really cool because like that way I don't have to run around saving stuff in my bank that I'm gonna use way down the road, right? So here's my brand new piece of gear that is already made, that I farmed, I don't know, a month ago out of a dungeon, and it came with some crappy trait that I didn't want, and I knew I was gonna remake it at some point. So now that completes my 5-piece set, but as you can see, my Drake's Rush boots are blue, and it doesn't have the exact trait that I want on it, so I'm gonna have to come back here later on once I get 50 more transmute crystals and change the trait on those. But that cost me 50 instead of the 53 that it would cost me, so that saves me three crystals. But anyway, so I can go to any regular it's heavy, so I need to go to a, where is a regular blacksmith? This blacksmith station. We'll go here, we'll go improve armor. We're going to improve that. Now they're purple. I'm going to improve it one more time. And now they're gold. So now I have a 5-piece set of gold Drake's Rush armor. That's my first 5-piece set of tanking gear. Like gold tanking gear. That took me a lot of time to actually get that. So now it's almost done. Hey, what's up, Harlock? Spin these real quick. I have to save this. Boom, 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 boom.
Time is of no consequence to me.
Equip my tanking gear, my tanking loadout. And now I can finally equip an actual tanking armor set. That I farmed myself. Upgraded. use 2 lights. I need the medium. Okay, I think that's it.
You seek to improve.
At least until I get my monster shoulders and helm squared away. Yeah, I'm doing good now that my internet's smoothed out, man. The start of the stream was rough. Man, my internet was not having it. It was not having it at all. Oh, he's got like grenades on his belt. That's so weird. Well, there's my first set of legendary tanking gear. I'm excited. Now, I just have to get up enough balls to actually try to tank something. Like, I know I have like filled in as a tank, and I've been told that I'm okay, but that was totally incidental. But I'm totally excited. Yeah, I just need to square away this whole, I don't have matching monster sets at all. That sucks. But I'm always afraid to hit the search function as a tank, because if it sticks me in a zone that I just absolutely don't know how to tank, or the zone at all, it's just I'm gonna feel so bad for, you know what I mean, for the people. I'm just gonna feel horrible. But I'm pretty excited though. Man, it's been 2 months I've been planning and farming for that set. I'm so excited. And I know that's just like a starter set, totally a starter set, but damn, I'm excited. All right. So I don't know what to do now. I guess I could log into my healer and get some levels on my healer. Yeah, I think the sooner I level up some of those, finish leveling up some of those, like that healer alt, the more stuff I can do on this guy, believe it or not. Never would have guessed how important internet would be. Yeah. Internet's pretty darn important for streaming anyway. I do miss the days, honestly. Sometimes I sit and think about it. Like, I do miss the days when I was younger and there was no internet and electronics, and you know what I'm saying? I wonder if keys are shared. Oh, I don't think these guys are high enough level to get keys. Damn. All right. Wow, that was instant. Like, as soon as I hit to search, like, I instantly loaded a dungeon. That was crazy.
Keep cereal. 3 of mine. I have.
I do, though I've seen better days. The High Kin Lord's power has grown. He would not have been able to escape.
I guess this dude's in a hurry. I gotta keep up.
There are easier ways to prove your bravery, mortal. Turn back, or you'll share the Keeper's fate.
These guys are in a big hurry. Oh, we've beaten you, buddy.
Amusing. Haven't you noticed that the pact I've made protects me from death?
Ignore his words, keepers. Begin the separation.
I'm not confident this will work, Sirion. What are you lot doing? Oh, I do so love to see magic. Is that what this is? This isn't as grand as the spells I learned from the Daedra. But I don't expect much from mortal alt.
Yo, what's up, school
Remember,
times?
children,
How you been, my
never
man?
keep me here of your own accord. Not when the Daedra fight for me. Perhaps you'd fare better if you had Daedra on your side.
His madness nears delirium. Ignore him, keepers. Bind the High Kinlord.
By the light impurity, the keepers of the banished cells hereby condemn resist the 12 to imprisonment unending.
Oh my, it looks like you've won. Old Relis's days of freedom.
Oh my gosh, gotta wait forever for this.
This bastard wouldn't be able to speak.
It shouldn't be able to. I'll make sure of it. You have been a boon.
Man, that has got to be the absolute fastest I have ever gotten into a dungeon. That was like instant. As soon as I hit Q, I was in. That was ridiculous. People must literally just be waiting for healers. Gotta spend these points. Damn. I just do this, just instantly get into dungeons. This is crazy. Only get one transmute crystal though. But still, that's insane.
You've got rabbits?
City of Ash. Don't know if I've ever done this one.
Followers of Mehrunes. My name is Gilrain.
Guys are speed racing. Slow down, homie. Go gadget tank. I don't know. I think it's not even the tank that's tanking right now. I died.
The Green Pact. It was we built this city.
Good thing I read my quest. I would have been not completing it. I hate that.
You will go no further. For Lord Dagon.
But they said we were not going to go any further. Maybe I misheard that. I think I misheard it. I must have.
Your hide will make a wonderful rug for the master. Surrender and I'll devour you quickly. Rise, minions! too late.
Stop before it's too late. Man, this is pretty easy. I'm gaining like a level every
Thought I would be more satisfied.
Guess
it won't bring back
dungeon.
those he's killed.
I'm not even using an XP potion.
In time, our city will recover. Perhaps we'll parley with the Dominion and return to our people. But for now, we'll have our hands full trying to close this damned Oblivion Gate.
I'm beside myself. You truly believe you've won? I didn't expect our little friends there could kill Earthers, but I stand corrected. All this trouble because of one.
Ooh. Get that to rank 30.
The clitter clatter of unwanted.
Never gets old. It bothers me. It just bothers me so much destroying what looks like really good gear to me. Probably is really useful. It just it's just so low level, there's nothing I can do with it.
There's really no such thing.
I already had that outfit. You gave that to me again. Damn. maybe I had this one. It's slightly different. It looks the same to me. Slightly different. I mean, what's the difference? Mages Guild research robe and formal robe. Like, really? They both look like shit. Like most of these outfits kind of look like crap. I just wear whatever my crafted armor looks like. That's what I'm wearing. Let's run another dungeon. Claim this bad mamma jamma though. I could almost level up just by doing dungeons. I mean, if it's giving me a level per dungeon, crap. It's a little more entertaining than just going and grinding mobs and killing them over and over. So, even though I'm not really getting a whole lot out of it, either way, just levels. A little more practice, I guess, at actually trying to heal. Why, yes, I don't mind if I do. I will take that dungeon. Spindle Gulch. I know this one. Let's do it. Rock on. Grab this quest.
You made a terrible knife fight. On your feet, you louts. We're going back in.
Let's kill some spiders, yo. guys need to do the damage, yo. I'm healer only.
That was a nasty beast. This way, squad. Let's keep moving.
I can taste your delicious beer.
Boy, these guys got no DPS.
Kill them all. No mercy, misery, and death all around. This pleases me.
Light it up!
Whisperer's command, we shall obey.
They mean to take her from us. Stop them. Burn! Healer!
Alright, y'all are doing a little bit better with DPS, but a little bit on the rough side. Painful. That one was painful. Oh my goodness. I hope those dudes are all like level. Oh, they are level something, something, and something. Level 21. They're all really low level.
Now that you've given me back my life.
How many more levels? It goes up to level 50, but then you go to champion points after level 50, but 50 is the maximum level. But then there's 3,600 champion points. So a champion point is, I guess you can say, relatively equal to a level. But like my main is CP 420 something. So he's level 50 CP 400 and something. But you spend your champion points here in these trees, which let you kind of tweak your character and boost them up, but like after like CP 2200 or something, that's pretty much the max. So between 2200 and 3600, the points don't really do anything because there's nothing left to spend them on or something. But yeah, so I mean, there's still a lot of power to gain after level 50, but as far as gear, CP 160 is really where your gear stops progressing. So if you look here, I got this gear at level 22. Some of this, or I already destroyed, but like the gear that I'm wearing, like this hat was level 16. Like all this gear that I'm wearing, or this shoulder, or this arm, or this hand armor is level 10. But like, so even once you reach level 50, then gear will be level 50 CP level 1 or CP level whatever, and it'll keep progressing until CP level 160. Once you reach level 50 CP 160, the gear will stop changing. So you really want to try and get to level 50 CP 160 so that your gear will no longer change. So then no matter where you get your gear or whatever, you don't have to worry about ever upgrading or changing gear again. It's just you earn your gear and that's it. But also, like I had mentioned earlier in the stream, maybe you weren't on yet, but like I have all these champion points sitting here. I already spent a ton of them. You can see there's a bunch spent, but I'm not getting any benefit from them right now, even though there's a bunch spent, because I'm not yet on this character level 50. But once I get level 50, I'm going to be eligible for CP. And then I'm going to hit all of these CP points, which means that then my alt is going to become strong. So that's where it's really going to kind of it's gonna unlock that CP tree, and it's gonna be kind of really handy. But like I'm already what, level 22, almost 23, and I'm still wearing level 16 gear, and I'm still pretty strong. Like I really don't have to think about leveling up or changing my gear out probably until I probably won't do it again. And so, well, I mean, I might do it in the 20s just because I can make my own gear. But I don't know, maybe. Otherwise, I mean, I may not do it until 30s. I might wait till the 30s to do it, just because I'm just gonna break the gear down. I'm not gonna be in it very long. Like a few days, you know. I mean, there's really not a whole lot of point in. Like I made some of this gear. There were a couple pieces that I bought just because I didn't have the recipe for it or whatever, or I couldn't get it. Couldn't make it, but I mean most of it I made, you know, created by Chief. So that's why I've been leveling my trade skill on my main. Damn. Instant queue. This is crazy how fast it is to find a dungeon on a healer. Like if I was trying to find a dungeon right now on my main, it would probably be taking me 15 minutes to a half an hour to get into a dungeon. Just because I'd be queuing in as a DPS. Might be different if I was queuing in as a tank. I don't know. There you go. Tank that shit, Isabel. Tank it. Look at that. She's a good tank. Wayrest sewers. All right.
Wayrest investigate a necromancer. Goes by the name of Garin.
Follow the tank.
Take one of them alive so we can have some fun later.
I need aid! Kill these interlopers. Kill these interlopers.
A lot of bodies for one encounter.
You got here just in time. Baroness, they've raised an arm. You have my faith.
Dun dun dun.
I can't allow you to muck about in here. Know that it was MagniumGear who ended your life.
That wasn't nice.
Let's take the fight to the... She must be a... Let's move.
Let's move.
We got you now. Burn it! Set it aflame! Light it up! Torch it!
Right lad. Have that! Man! I need aid!
Set it ablaze! Heal me!
I hate it when they just train through.
To the side!
I need aid! I'm hurt!
Activity complete. That was a pretty basic pop-up.
Eileen, no!
Our investigation is just beginning. I hope the Elder Pellingar isn't implicated as well. Pellingars are one of them. A question. Nothing. But the way rest go. He took a blade to the mid.
And with that group, I think I'm gonna call it a night, or call it a stream anyway. Gonna go collect this up, claim. Commit. Did I get anything unlocked good? I don't think so. Arctic wind. That's new. Develop yourself in winter winds, instantly healing for 7,100 health and additional health over 2 seconds for 10 every 2 seconds for 10 seconds. Scales off your max health. But it only helps me, so that's kind of crap. Elemental force, destruct chef equip, increases chance to apply static effects. I don't know, maybe. Nothing great right now. Ooh, almost level 3 on Undaunted. Cool. Yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap it up here for the stream though, guys. I think it was actually kind of fun to play the healer. I mean, I really enjoyed my main the most, but the healer, it's different. It's just kind of, I mean, I do have to focus a lot more just because it's, I'm afraid the first time one of my teammates is gonna die because I just screw up. And I know it's gonna happen, you know. I mean, that's just the name of the game, you know. It's just gonna happen, but it's my job to try not to let it happen. So I'm gonna try not to let it happen. But just the fact that I'm a legitimate healer with actual heal spells on my bars and not a bunch of damage spells, that means I'm actually playing a healer. I mean, that's better than 95% of the people that claim to be healers when they load into a dungeon, because most people know that healers like load into dungeons super fast. They get selected, like you saw. I mean, like, I had no wait time to get a dungeon. because I selected healer, that I was a healer. So people that are not healers select that they're going to be a healer, and they're not healers, and their team dies, and that sucks. So I'm not going to let that happen. But it is actually kind of fun. But anyway, guys, yeah, that is it for tonight's stream. I do appreciate hanging out with you guys. I appreciate you guys coming and hanging out with me. I do apologize once more for the start of the stream. I guess having brand new lines didn't make my internet service any better. I still have shitty internet service. So, you know, there's just nothing I can do to fix that. But it smoothed out, and it didn't take too awfully long. So that was good. And really, it only kind of affected just one dungeon. So all in all, I'd say it was a pretty good stream. And I hope you guys have a great night and a great weekend. Yeah, that's it for tonight's stream, guys. Once again, seriously, appreciate each and every one of you guys. Seriously, I really do. Thank you all very much for coming and hanging out with me, as always. And wish you all the best weekend. Stay safe, stay cool, and until the next one, guys. Chief out.